Time for another check of our forecast. And Brad, we mentioned it earlier, simply, it's just going to be cold.
Yeah, the cold's the big story. It's the prolonged cold that's not record-breaking. It's not even extreme. It's just how long it's going to be below average. Now, overnight, we're starting to see some of that cold air already move in. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. Sunday will be a day with increasing clouds. And then Monday, we wake up to some rain in the morning, but most of us will see just rain, a little bit of ice in the mountains. Now, tomorrow's hour-by-hour forecast, notice the clouds beginning to thicken up by the afternoon and temperatures only in the 40s. We'll stay mostly dry, but some areas we'll see maybe a little sleet or some rain start early on. You see temperatures only topping out in the 40s tomorrow. The key part here is not many areas will be below freezing. So whatever falls tomorrow, even if it's sleet, it's not going to cause any issues during the day. But tomorrow night, as the temperature drops and the system gets closer, that's where we could see some issues up against the mountains. So you see the severe weather risk. This is a very warm system, so there is a risk of severe storms to the south. And even on Monday, we could see some strong storms just to our south. We will not see severe weather, but enough of that warm air gets up here to keep this all rain for most of us. You see the big swath of snow and ice, but this is all rain moving into the Carolinas, except for a small area right there up against the mountains where it could be ice. And even there, it's going to be really isolated in nature. So no major travel issues in our area. It's if you go north that you're going to run into problems. I'll put the temperatures and our future cast here. That's likely not going to be reaching the ground early tomorrow. We'll stay above freezing in all locations as the first batches of rain move in. The one spot we're watching is right here, and you can see the temperatures in that pink area. That's where we could see ice. Across our area, yeah, not a great morning on Monday. It's going to be a cold, miserable rain, but at least it's all rain, and the commute never does well around here, so you might want to give yourself some extra time. Colder, drier air starts to spill in Monday night, and that really sets the stage for all the cold air we're going to see the entirety of next week. Now, the icing mainly up against the Blue Ridge, so eastern-facing slopes, upper Burke, Caldwell County, Yadkin Valley area around Wilkesboro, up into the Blowing Rock area, going up there towards West Jefferson as well. That's where I expect to see those big impacts. And again, the biggest impacts will be in the yellow here. There will be limited impacts. So even in the area we're expecting ice, it's not going to be widespread. There'll be just pockets where that ice will be a big issue. So timing this out for the mountains and foothills, really after sunset tomorrow, which is around 5:15. That's when things go downhill with freezing rain and hazardous travel. Not expecting major power outages, but certainly could see some isolated ones in the mountains and the foothills. The story, though, this week, temperatures way below average. Even on Monday, we get close to 50, but we're going to spend almost the entirety of next week into next weekend well below average with temperatures in the 40s. Morning lows will be in the 20s. Even a couple days might not get out of the 30s. So let's show you that Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. And we want you to stay weather aware, especially in the mountains and foothills, Sunday night, Monday morning. Cold temperatures all week. And yes, we are watching a system next Saturday. It looks pretty minor right now, but there is a potential for maybe a wintry mix for parts of our area. So stay tuned for that. It is a cold pattern, so any system coming along could have that potential right through the next 10 days.
Definitely want to bundle up over this next stretch. All right. Thank you, Brad.